what is going on with you folks? Hopefully all you guys are doing well, okay? This song that I'm about to do right here is requested by Michael Ure. Says, Ty, I would like to repeat a suggestion I made previously that you rejected. I understand why you rejected it, because you knew the song Can't Help Falling in Love, but the song is incidental to the point of the video. Please let me explain why I think your listeners will appreciate it. First of all, it has to do with the standing together and being kind to one another, which is very appropriate for today. Second of all, besides Arlo Guthriel, the video also features Pete Seeger, not Bob Seger, but was one of the great folk singer-songwriters of the 50s and 60s and beyond. He popularized songs like We Shall Overcome and This Land Is Your Land, and was a very important part of the civil rights movement. In addition, he was a close friend to Arlo Guthriel's dad, Woody Guthriel. Another icon of folk music and human rights, Woody Guthriel was also a huge influence on Bob Dylan, and besides, Arlo is very eloquent and humorous in the video, pointing out that we should not take serious music seriously. A good old-fashioned love song can bring us all together. Okay. And I'll try it, and let's see what we're going to have here, okay? And here we go.
One time a few years ago, I was over in Denmark with Pete and Tao. And we were playing over there at a folk festival, and it was after the wall in Berlin had come down, and it was a wild time to be over there. There was a sort of euphoric feeling, not just around that part of the world, but sort of all around the world, you know, and it seemed like, geez, things might loosen up a little bit, and people could relax or something. Didn't last for long, but it was a wild feeling. And here we were playing at this folk festival over there, just a small little folk festival, and 30,000 people showed up. And not just from Western Europe, but from all over Europe. Some of them too young to remember a time when they could just, you know, go down the road and hang out in some other town with some other folks, just have some beers and, you know, take it easy or something. So it was a wonderful thing. 30,000 people drinking German beer for 3 days. Singing and laughing and crying. And there was Pete up there, you know, just leading everybody in all these songs that used to be important in this country, you know, a couple of decades ago. All those We Shall Overcome type of songs. And everybody knew the words. And I think they knew the words mostly due to people like Pete, who'd never been afraid to go anywhere, sing for anybody, no matter what their persuasions were, political or otherwise. And it was an amazing moment to just be there. Everything was all right. Everything was fine, as a matter of fact, until Pete looked at me and said, Arlo, why don't you sing something? And I realized that Pete had just sung all of the songs I thought anybody might know. I didn't know what to do. I said, well, here's one you might know, you know, because there's more than one ways that songs gets around. Made popular by that king of folk singers, Elvis Presley. Pete looked at me. Seemed like a nice guy most of the time. He had a look in his eye that said that banjo could get fairly dangerous any moment. We'd been singing them peace and love songs for decades, but folk singers would argue themselves to death years ago over what a folk song was. Didn't stop me or nothing, but I went like this. Wise men say only fools crash in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Got just that far through the song and realized that there was 30,000 people singing along with me. Every one of them knew the words. So Pete looked at them. But I was feeling safer. Then Pete got up, walked up to the microphone. I didn't know what he was going to say or nothing, you know. He didn't say nothing. Just started playing it on the banjo. That's when I realized that Pete knew it too. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. So there he was, 30,000 drinking, screaming, crying, laughing, singing people, all singing an old Elvis tune somewhere in Europe. Boy, there was something wonderful about that, you know. And I suddenly realized how proud I was to come from a country where our songs are loved and known and sung all over the world by all kinds of people. You know what? Also, I learned a little bit about what folk songs was about, and even what they're not about. Because sometimes they're not even about anything. I mean, here we were singing an old Elvis tune that didn't have much to say about the state of the world or something like that, but boy, more was being said by who was singing it and how they were feeling than trying to sing lots of songs that try and say a whole lot of stuff, you know. So maybe help me sing this old Elvis tune. I'll give you the words, like Pete would. It's easy. Wise men say. Wise men, only fools rush in, only fools rush in. But I can't help falling in love with you, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Take my whole life too. 'Cause I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, I can't help falling in love with you.
Alrighty, so as you guys can see, very popular song, very well-known song. Do like it was cool how he kind of stopped between and kind of chatted with the crowd, whatever like that. It kind of kept them engaged. I'm pretty. I mean, they would have stayed engaged anyway, but it was just kind of cool how he just stopped and did a little side talking story thing going on there. Good song. I think I did it by Elvis. I heard it a lot when I was younger by a guy named, I think his name was Snow or something like that. He kind of did like almost like a reggae like style or whatever to this song, but I know this song very, very well. Heard it numerous of times. So it was really neat how he did it and how he talked with the crowd. I think that's what made it a little bit different. So that's what I have to say about that. Okay. Everybody else, y'all know what to do. Let me know what y'all think of this song. Where did you first hear this song at? Who's your favorite artist that actually sings this song? That's a question. Everybody, Elvis, Elvis, Elvis. No, I'm just kidding. Have you ever heard the Snow version? Some people are like, oh my God, he did a disgrace to that song. If you never heard this song in your life and then you were introduced to it by like the guy named Snow, or whatever, like you heard and you liked it and you just didn't know where it came from. But I liked it whenever he did, and I still do like it. And then to hear the original person sing, you're like, oh, okay, so this is where it comes from. But a lot of people don't care. They get mad when somebody else actually does a cover or redo a song of one of their favorite artists. It's like it's sacrilege, whatever. So anyway, but I enjoyed all versions of it, whatever. And I know some of y'all gonna feel y'all favorite one is Elvis. I'm pretty sure y'all are. Again, answer that question for me in the comment section below. If you have been following me for a while and you have not subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so, especially after you get to know what this channel was about. And also giving this video a thumbs up will allow it to be circulated within the world for a lot of folks to see it and view it via this channel. Appreciate that. If you want to donate to this channel, it is completely up to you. I don't care if you do. I don't care if you don't. Your thoughts and your support, subscribing and all that stuff like that is good enough for me, okay? Appreciate it. I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health. I bless you through Jesus. I'm a survivor. Hey there, folks. If you're watching this video as a premiere, the next video you're going to do, the reaction is going to be right here, okay? Go to that one if you're going right to the next reaction. Right here is the stuff that I do on my own things that you should definitely check out. It's my comedy, stuff like that, yada, 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 peanut butter. And right here is where you can go and subscribe to my channel, okay? Really appreciate it if you did. But first, you get to know me, okay? Get to know me, all right? Peace.